It's 2:30 p.m. at Woodstock. Those in Australia and New Zealand are ending their business day, but Woodstock is still going strong. Anuri Joe, Woodstock Senior, is recording songs for her upcoming application to Juilliard School of Music. The English as a Second Language program at Woodstock is prepping students for their next week of studies. Pete Wildman, Marketing and Communications Manager, is sending out press releases about our upcoming Distinguished Alumni Awards.
Yeah, and it shouldn't...
Darab Nagarwala and Kuti Krishnan in the Hanful Environmental Center are preparing to launch a new gap year program.
So this gap year semester, Darab, I feel that it'll be an opportunity for those who are coming from other parts of the world to get a first-hand experience of the Himalaya.
3:30 p.m. It is close to the end of the school day. Middle school and elementary bells ring. The quad once again fills with activity. Staff and students filter in for afternoon tea. The next hour is hardly free time, though. There are after-school sports and afternoon clubs.
You get to put beads in, so you get to choose 4 beads. And I would advise you to choose ones that match.
And time to check email. At 4:30 p.m., the slow migration back to dorms begins. The quad gradually grows quiet as scores of students make their way back to their home away from home. For support staff, the day is not quite over. Tupton Chofel and Eric Roberts in the Travel and Liaison Office must track and manage hundreds of passports and visas. SP Chelvam in the Security Office meets with his nighttime watch staff. The Finance Office is busy, processing student fees and payrolls. Sue Swanson and her staff are managing one of the largest school library collections in India. 5:30 p.m. It is high noon on the Prime Meridian, but at Woodstock only an hour of daylight remains. Once again, the lower dorm kitchen staff prepare for the dinner rush. At Edgehill, the elementary school dorm, the younger students are busy doing their dobie.
Here, look. Okay, so you separate you do nicely. First you make na sab separate banao. Okay.
This is sharp. This is sharp.
Extended study hall is taking place in the high school library. The staff choir is rehearsing. Across the valley and beyond the clock tower, the sounds of evening prayer begin. The winter line emerges from the autumn haze, and staff return home to families across the hillside.
Oh, here's your glass of juice. Here.
Should put it right there.
6:30 p.m. While Edgehill children wind down for the day, the older dorms are winding up. It is check-in time and dinner for high school students.
Jinya is not here. Sue.
Sanyang. Maya.
Waves of hungry Woodstockites are making their way into the Alta Ridge Food Court or the dining rooms at Community Center and Rokeby.
I mean, it's out there stuff, but it looks really good.
Staff are eating as well, or gathering around the hillside for fellowship groups, book clubs, or recreation. At 7:30 p.m., it's quiet time in the dorms. Study hall for the next hour and a half. At Edgehill, the younger ones are preparing for bed. By 8:30, lights will be out.
Yeah, your medicine's just coming up, okay? Good night.
At the end of a long day, the kitchen staff are conducting final cleanup and preparing to return home themselves. The security guards make their first rounds in the quad. Time to lock up for the night. 8:30 p.m. At last, and for the next hour and a half, there is free time in the day. Classes and study time have passed, and it's time to simply play.
Mine is just amazing. Oh, 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 God! What thing is already made? What thing is already made?
It's 9:30 p.m. and getting late at Woodstock, but it's never too late for Tuck, for staff. Serious Tuck, tomorrow's groceries, are being set aside for delivery by Ram Chunder and Siddharji at Harkishan store. The Sabziwala is open late, but soon the bazaar will also wind down for the night. By 10:30 p.m. the bazaar is a ghost town. The Terry Road lies silent. Dehradun sparkles like an evening sky over 6,000 feet below. At long last, our dorm parents can prepare themselves for bed. Now, our campus is in the hands of our faithful chowkidars. 12:30 a.m. in the morning. Our guardians at the gate huddle around the angketi to keep warm or boil water for tea. They are not the only staff still on duty. The health center is staffed around the clock to care for bedridden students. "1:30 a.m. The lights are not out at hostel. Reconstruction is underway around the clock. Soon, the new improved hostel will be dedicated with one extra floor and rooms for an additional 25 students. At 2:30 a.m., the chowkidar is making the rounds at the Hanaful Environmental Center. An eerily silent, cozy corner glows in the moonlight. Sisters Bazaar is awash in orange streetlight. Homemade peanut butter and cheddar cheese remain locked behind the new glass frontage of Prakash & Son Grocers. Only 2 chapters remain in this day in our lives, 2 shifts of the hour hand, and we return to the beginning of our cycle. Now it is 3:30 a.m. We are darkness on the edge of town. We sleep, we dream. The quadrangle is vacant, but for a short while longer. Yesterday's laughter almost echoes off its silent walls. For a final hour in this day in our life, the lyre tree stands bathed in moonlight. Soon, the sun will rise again to cast shadows on this valley.